Hello everybody, thank you so much for stopping back by my channel. Today I have Jackie, aka Thetubbyeffect, here with me, and we are going to be doing the no mirror makeup challenge.
This is gonna be tragic.
We just finished doing the no mirror hair challenge, hence this contraption. So definitely after you watch this video, head over to Jackie's channel and you can check that out. And you can also watch all of her other videos that she has on there. She does a lot of cool stuff and talks about very interesting things that you need to listen to. I'm really gonna try and challenge myself by putting on some lashes and all of that fun stuff.
I as well.
So this is gonna be interesting, so stick around. And yeah, what to do though, because I normally I'm leaning into a mirror and I'm like leaning into the lens as if I'm gonna see something, but
yeah, you're not gonna see anything.
Yeah.
At all.
So, I've known Jackie for the majority of my life, literally. Most of my friends in this area, we've known each other for a long time. And I went natural in 2011, 2012. When did you kind of like start your whole transition? It's always so interesting to watch everyone transition too, because I think it's exciting. Like, most of us had relaxers or had some type of texturizer just to see like, oh, what's your texture gonna be like what products are you gonna use? And we've concluded that we have our hair is a little different, but we have pretty similar needs for our hair because we use similar products and they work the same way. So.
It's crazy.
Yeah. So yeah, what did you?
So I'm trying to think. Well, my transition was away at college during basketball season. I'm a basketball player, and so it was really tough because
before you jump into that, what was like, because I know for me it was just like I was curious, but I know for other people it's different. What was the turning point that made you be like, you know what, I need to see my hair now?
Let's see. I think it was, well, one of my teammates, she 6'4", tall girl, she was one of our post players, and she was like, I'm gonna go natural. And I was like, girl, you're bugging, because we out here in these streets at practice. So my teammate, 6'4",
crazy.
Yeah, one of my teammates, big post player, she she said to me one day, hey, like, I think I'm gonna go natural. I was like, girl, you bugging, like, we out here in these practice streets. Like, for 3 hours a day, sometimes 2 a days, and weight room, like, there was just so much going on. I probably look extra crazy.
Yeah, I don't even know, yo, this is, I don't know.
And so... And so I began to watch her, like, do braids, and then I watched her, like, she had a really, really beautiful texture. Like, her curl pattern was beautiful. And so I was just like, well, I wonder what my hair would be like.
Yeah, like curiosity.
Yeah, I was like, I wonder what my hair would be. I was like, no, I can't do it. Like, I'm out here sweating and stuff. I'm like, that sweater, like, it just be running down my face. And so I was like, you know what? Whatever. I ended up getting, it was my first time getting twist in my hair. The Senegalese twist. Oh, yes, first time getting it done.
Yes, I remember those.
It was super tight. Super, super tight. And it took a while for them to loosen up. So I had those twists in for 3 months. That was as long as I've ever had any form of braid or extra hair in my hair. And so I noticed that I had a lot of new growth. And I was like, well, I know that I was considering going natural. I mean, this could be a good start to it. So then I was like, well, let me just see what the next couple months look like, without perming my hair or anything.
Getting that break.
Yeah. And so I just kept going and I kept going and I kept going. That was in the spring of 2012. No. Yeah. Or maybe December 2000. Basketball season 2012, y'all. And so... it continued on, and then I wanted to try this this wet and wavy weave.
Yeah.
And so the hairdresser that I was going to at the time, she was like, oh, I'm going to give you this texturizer, and so, like, it'll help your curls, or something she said to the effect of, it, it'll blend in with the weave that you're buying.
Really quick, because... I felt like my hairdresser didn't say this, and she wasn't like my hairdresser. I just went to someone in school. Yeah. But I really don't like when your hairdresser imposes on, like, I get that that's their area of expertise, and like, they're gonna tell you, but like, what you supposed to do to my hair? Because I went to this place where I got it. This is really about to be trash because I can't feel anything. I got it I got it blown out, but they definitely put a keratin treatment because when I went to go wash my hair again, it did not revert back the way that it normally does. And I was just mad because I was like, I'm sure in their mind they're like, oh, it looked better because it was smoother and everything, but I didn't ask you to do that, so don't do that again. You know, but that was my whole reaction.
That's kind of...
Sis, I just need you to help me real quick. Am I, I don't even
Oh, girl. You went a little bit up. You went up.
Let's just blend out. Let's just blend out because...
Yeah.
Who needs to fill in their eyebrows?
You know who needs it? Who needs it? You have nice eyebrows anyway, so you don't even need to fill them in.
This is so funny, yo.
Crazy. I don't think I should do eyeliner because I feel
Girl,
like
we're gonna challenge ourselves today.
But I don't want to poke myself.
We're gonna attempt to be great
in these streets.
I don't even want to know what's going on in my eyebrows. I don't even want to know. But okay.
Oh yeah. So my hairdresser at the time, you know, she encouraged us texturize. I was like, you know what? Maybe I'll just try it. And so the curls that I had were really stretched out. I mean, it matched, like, the weave and my texturized hair matched perfectly. And so I was rocking it, like, dumb hard. Like, dumb hard. And then after a while, I was just like, this is not natural. Like, there's a texturizer, there's chemicals in my hair.
Right.
So then I began to grow it out again, and she chopped it off to a decent size. Nothing crazy.
So you didn't do like the big chop, but you did a chop.
No. I did a chop, not the big one. I was too scared. My head too big for that. And so, oh gosh, I'm scared. I'm going to poke my eye.
You got it, boo.
And, yeah, so then I started getting braids again. I had her do braids, and I just kept growing it out, and I kept putting a Senegalese twist, and, like, I never really wore my natural hair out for an extremely long time until, I definitely just poked my eye, until the summer of, I think May 2015. Yeah, and by that point, I only had a little bit of texturizer left.
So and you heard fast, no?
A little bit, but I wasn't going to get it trimmed. So, like, it's hard to explain. I hate cutting my hair. Like, I've had such bad experiences with people cutting my hair, and they're saying, "Oh, I just clip your ends," and they clip my strands.
I'm trying to know what accent that was because
that sounded Korean, right?
It definitely did. It definitely did, and I don't know. I don't believe you're going to Korean hairdressers. So.
No, mommy, I just clip your ends. Maybe that was better.
You know, a lot of people I could say this. Sometimes people just, again, they see what they think you need, and sometimes they get excited and they want to practice, and I need to practice, cutting people's ends, but not today, not on my hair.
Not on my hair, and so I didn't like cutting my hair, and I kept the braids in. Then, like I said, May 2015, that's the first time I got it straight, and I still had some texturized left at the end, not too much, but a little bit left, and then I would say at some point the same time I got straightened was the same time I got highlights. So I did some double damage there because I didn't know how to upkeep the chemical, like the blonde, because I did honey blonde and like super blonde in my hair, highlights at the same time. And so I still had the texturized ends plus the color in my hair, and I had color damage because I didn't know how to handle it or how to maintain it or how to keep my curl. So I've been fighting that, and now I have all of the color out of my hair. So now I feel like I'm at my natural capacity in 2018.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like that's where I'm at now, and like I'm trying new products. Like Kelsley has like hooked me up. Like for my birthday this year, she put me on to, I probably will butcher it, Miel. And so they're what is it? Honey and ginger. Yeah, honey and ginger gel.
Oh yeah, wait. How does that work? Because that's the one thing I haven't tried from them line yet.
Hunty.
Like
I
don't even want to know what's happening.
It literally that's the best wash and go I've ever done, and I did it in February when I hosted the Fashion Week event. That was the first time I ever used it. Oh, that's
what you used it. Yeah, that did look good. That did look good.
And I was just like, Kelsley, thank you.
They have really good stuff. I really like their brand, and I think it's great.
It's literally amazing, and like you literally they need to hire you. I'm plugging it right now. I don't care.
Go ahead.
I hope
I was talking to someone else. Well, I think it was Wit. She was like, she loves it too. I'm like, I really think it's a newer brand. I'm almost certain it's not that old, but whatever they're doing,
their products are amazing. And then the pomegranate one, the twisting cream or something
twisting
like that.
souffle. Yeah, that's my go-to.
Holy
I replaced
grail.
a few things in my closet.
Holy grail, legit holy grail.
Literally, I really like. How does one know if one's blending correctly if
Yeah,
you can't see?
I just.
How does one know if anything really? You
Yeah,
can't
bro.
see. Did you ever feel like with your natural hair, like you weren't fitting into, I guess, the beauty standards around you?
Oh, absolutely. Especially when I was transitioning, because I just like I follow a lot of like natural hair gurus and stuff like that, and I was just like, my hair does not look like that. And like I would get so discouraged because I'm just like I'm trying these different products, trying to see what my hair is like. I'm doing these porosity tests, trying to see like this and that and that and this, and it was just like I'm not here.
Yeah, I think, and also like at the time when I started transitioning, like I think I transitioned right before the whole natural hair trend became like a big thing. Like people were natural at the time, but it wasn't as like. It wasn't like, oh, everyone's going natural. It was more like, oh, there's a few people who are natural and the rest of us, So I feel like I had the same thing. Like I was looking at videos online and I'm like, my hair, and that's funny. People will look at my hair and be like, oh, it must be so easy. But I was like, I couldn't find anyone with my hair texture. Like maybe they had the same curl pattern. Like they would be 3C4A. Yeah. But I have very thick hair and that plays a whole other role. Like I couldn't slick my hair down until probably about a year and a half ago. Like I didn't know how. I didn't know what products to use. I didn't know, because it wasn't out there, and it kind of just made you feel like, well, maybe I did the wrong thing. Like maybe I shouldn't have. Maybe I should go back to being straight. I feel like what people say, can affect you. Because I know that for me, especially the men in my life, they're like, oh, I like your hair so much better when it was straight. I was like, that's nice. Oh, that's nice. But who are you to me?
I'm at work, like I was saying. People would just stare at your hair. They want to touch it. Oh, can I touch your hair?
Right.
And like there was one time when I was interning, with the Giants, and so I went in there, and I had straightened my hair. Actually, Erica straightened my hair, and so I had Erica straighten it, and they were like, "Oh my gosh, we love your hair." Hey, bub. We love your hair, like we love it like this. Yes, because I feel like they felt like they could relate to where my hair was.
Right.
Like when you're in your curly state or when you're in your fro state, like not many people outside of the minority community can relate
to that's true.
Your
because
hair.
My hair texture it's different. It's finer, it's straighter, and all that stuff.
Yeah, so it was like something went off, and they just fell in love with it, and they were like, you should do your hair, like you said, you should do your hair like this more often. And I'm just like, that's work. And that's heat damage.
Yeah.
Like, I can't afford any more damage to my hair than I already did, so.
Yep, I mean, I agree with you. I think it was just like, you really had to like start to appreciate your hair yourself, because allowing, and like some people may have meant harm, and some people just might have been like, I'm not used to hair like this before. Because again, for a while. Yeah. Having natural hair was not it. Like,
no, at all.
I gotta not look at this mirror. So, it was not. Yo, this is about. Don't laugh,
This really sucks.
I have no idea what this is about to look like because I really can't even see how much product is going onto my face.
I don't even know.
Yeah, like having natural, it wasn't a thing. So, people would say whatever they feel, and like, but it's funny because it was the same people that used to say to me like, oh my god, like, your hair looks cute like this, but you don't want to straighten it, are the first people today to be like, oh my god, I love your hair. Don't do anything to your hair. Like, oh my god, leave it out. Like, why do you want to wear wigs? Why do you want to cover it up? Like, it's the first people. But it took people, I think, a while. Yeah. And that's why I say you really have to learn to just appreciate your hair yourself, because if you're sitting around waiting for everyone to kind of give you that approval, you might be waiting for 4 years, because I've been natural for a minute now.
What? That switch up game is crazy. I haven't experienced that though.
Yeah, no, I've definitely had a few people be like, oh my god, your hair, like, don't put a wig on.
Do you feel offended when people ask you, like, can I touch your hair? Like, some people are just like, no, you can't touch my hair.
I think, I don't get offended, but if I don't know you, I'm just, like, personal body space is a thing for me in general. Yeah. Like, I don't really like being that close to people. But I don't think I get offended. Like, it's also the tone in which they ask. Like, if someone's genuinely admiring my hair, I don't get mad. If I don't know you, though, don't reach over and touch me. But, like, if I know you and you're like, oh, my God, your hair's... Because that's kind of like what I do when I admire somebody. I'm like, you touch.
Yeah.
Granted, it's your tone, and I think all of that plays a role. It's like a whole, like, I've never seen this before. Yeah. And it gets a little awkward, and then I start to feel weird, and I'm just like, okay. But for the most part, like, I understand that it is different, and some people, especially depending on what parts of the, not the United States, because everyone, you know, but, like, let's say you're not from here.
Yeah.
You might not be used to that. You might not have ever seen that before. So, again, I think everyone, though, whether you're, and this is not, like, specific to certain people, just ask at least. Like, just ask. Give me the, because that's just a boundaries thing. That's like giving somebody a hug.
Yeah.
And you don't even know, like, you just reach in and hug me, and I'm like,
who is you?
I don't, you know, it's just I think it's an invasion of personal space.
Yeah.
And I also, my mom has just raised me to believe that sometimes, you know, not that we're crazy, but when people lay their hands on you, it's, you know,
there's something off.
Exactly. Mm-hmm. And you might not even know that something's coming off, but now you just touched my hair.
Yeah. It's a lot.
And if I go in the shower tomorrow, my hair's falling out, I'm gonna call you up. And you're gonna think I'm crazy, because you're like, well, I don't think it was, but I'm like, no, but you remember, like,
when you
were touching my hair, and I just want to know, like, you know, have you been, you know, whatever. Mm-hmm. My blush is either probably showing too much or not showing at all.
I wish this lens was big so I can look at myself.
Right? I was like trying to, like, and it's just black abyss. We're gonna try and do a liner.
Kelsley.
This is an old Kelsley.
You'll probably do better than
way
me.
that she do the liner.
Wait, bottom or top?
Did it stop? I'm doing the top.
God bless you. I'm nervous to do that. I'm gonna try another highlighter because I'm pretty sure I missed the mark. Dancing a dog.
I already know that I'm, like, not on my line. I said I was gonna do lashes, but do I really want to do that?
I think you challenge yourself.
Sis.
Ain't that what you said to me? And I'll talk about that liner. This is so wrong. This is so wrong. Who invented this challenge? Can I talk to you, please?
I like the whole, like, beauty standards right now in the United States. You know, like, there's a lot of talk, especially with at least beauty brands and, like, makeup brands about expanding. And I looked at something today, and it was like, it was on an Instagram story. And, you know, it was like showing the different skin tones and, like, light to whatever.
Yeah.
And the jump from what was considered medium to, like, dark, and then dark to deep was probably, like, 2 shades lighter than you and 4 shades darker than me. And I was like, wait, so what happened to everyone, like, in between? It was weird, like, and it's a pretty reputable brand, so I don't know why they kind of felt like, oh, we're just going to do this today. It's weird that it's a conversation that I guess most people aren't having, but to me, it's like, I would have looked at that as someone who was probably in the drawing board of what the concept and been like, wait, we have, like, at least 6 people that fit in between this?
Yeah.
How did we get here? It's weird. So that's why I like Jackie, like I was saying, Jackie Aina, because she, like, calls that stuff out, and it's nice to see that brands, you know, people are like, oh, well, they should have done this from the beginning, but it's nice to see that they're making the changes.
Expanding because now. I think it all started with Rihanna, and I could be wrong.
Fenty.
I'm not. Yeah, like, I'm not.
Literally, Fenty. All of the light shades for Fenty were literally sitting on the shelf because everyone, you know, of a certain complexion and dark was like, finally, I have something that fits my complexion. I do think that she flipped something though, for sure.
Oh man, like, and I'm not a beauty guru at all. Like, I'm not. But, like, as soon as all of her stuff, like, everybody started going crazy, so I was like, okay, so what is this about? And, like, I saw the different shades. Like, for me, I use 340. But, like, my mom, she's lighter than me. She uses 310. So, like, there's such a spec, like,
y'all, forgive me if I have too much highlight on, because
we can't see anything. She, like, I don't know. There's just such a standard set since Rihanna.
Oh yeah, I definitely think that she definitely influenced a lot of why brands decided, hey, maybe, because now they got to keep up. Now they have competition.
Exactly,
now
and
you, like, just lost a whole group of people. So now you got to get together.
Yeah, and I think I think it's great, and I think it's definitely a movement, and I feel like they should continue because more and more now there are more mixed people. There's more people of even different, I don't even know, cultures and ethnicities. I can't even talk.
Yeah.
Ethnicities who have like different shades.
Yeah.
I feel like different shades are coming out every day.
Yeah.
Because people are getting it in with different cultures.
Getting it in. Yeah, she said getting it in.
So
I agree. I agree 100%. I think it's definitely. I hope it's just not like a fad type of thing.
I don't know how I'm gonna do this.
Sis, you doing that? See, but I'm looking at your eyes right now, and I would be like, "Yo, you cheated," because that actually looks good.
No way.
I'm about to put these lashes on. And we gonna see, because I didn't bring my mascara with me, so
I just went at the top. But your line looks good. I'm really nervous to even wait. I should probably go up like this.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, damn.
You know, this is cool though. Like, it does challenge you. It's like, not that it's a communication thing, but
I definitely just hit my
it really makes you rely on your senses and the way, like, you know your body and, like, okay, where's my nose? Where's my...
Yeah.
Because if you didn't know that...
Like, oh, man. I don't even want to do my bottom.
Max problemas. So what's new? What's coming new for the Thetubbyeffect, Jack?
Oh, the Thetubbyeffect. I kind of want to...
Are you rebranding right now or no? No, right?
Yeah.
Oh, you are?
Yeah. I want to, like... I've been doing, like, a lot of vlogs.
So, yeah, maybe tell them what, like, you do on your channel.
So, basically, normally, like, when I originally started the Thetubbyeffect, I kind of wanted to bring a different perspective to, I guess, just our generation, because we're so bombarded by so many different things, and sometimes negative and negativity with all the different craziness that's going on in the world. So I kind of wanted to bring a form of, like, inspiration and encouragement to people.
Yeah.
You know, as we're all growing up, we're all getting older and maturing, and sometimes we just need, like, positive reinforcement. And
yeah, for sure.
Yeah, some form
especially
of light.
Millennials, I feel, need that mostly because we can get lost in the sauce.
Yeah, because we're in this generation, we're exposed to so much. Like, even the younger kids now, like, they're exposed to so much, even just at the touch of a finger, based on our technology and how we've advanced. Because when we grew up, we didn't have iPhones.
We didn't.
We barely had phones that didn't have a
flip
cord.
phone.
Yes.
So, and that was when I was in the 8th grade. So, there's that.
Yeah, and it's just like they're just like when we were kids, we had coloring books. They have iPads. You know, like there's just such a difference, and
it's not that many years either when you think about it. It's not like our parents' generation to us. It's like 6 to 7 years behind us.
It's also kind of weird because, like, I know when we had AOL, you had AOL account, like AIM. There were such thing as parental controls.
Right.
And you had to like move your way up. So like when you hit 18, that's when you like mature and you got to like go and do different things that you didn't get to do when you were a child. But now I just feel like since there's YouTube, there's Snapchat, there's all these different like things that kids are bombarded with, they're exposed to a lot of things that they're not mature enough for
That's very true.
And so they're like, ooh, what's this? And like they can search it on Google because I don't know of any like parental controls on Google.
Yeah, there's safe search, but like I just think, you know, what you said is very correct. I feel like our parents were just so much more like my mom didn't let me get a MySpace or any of that. She was like, Sis, I don't even know where this slash is.
I'm about to follow your lead, but you probably gonna have it better than me.
My mom was just like, no, you're not getting this. Like, it wasn't even like, oh yeah, I'll monitor it. It was like, nope. Whereas a lot of parents, you know, now technology is so much a part of our lives that I think people are just, it's such a norm. Like, it's normal for your kid to have an iPad, and it's not a, you know, maybe you might have some safe search on it, but even just being exposed to some, like, certain things that, like, require responsibility. Like, my parents, they didn't give us cell phones necessarily, like, the only reason we got a cell phone is because if I got lost, my mother said she needed to find me. That's about it. But sometimes I feel like you give kids these responsibilities at these young ages, and even that matures them, because it kind of strips away that part of their childhood. It doesn't necessarily have to be bad. They don't have to be watching bad stuff or watching rated R movies. But now it's kind of, they grow up and they have to feel like they have to be so much more mature at a younger age. Not because of what they're being exposed to things that grown-ups, like, you know, are exposed to, but they just, I guess it is grown-up stuff. Like, hey, I haven't,
It's weird. It's really weird. But yeah, I just kind of wanted to bring a fresh and like encouraging perspective to people, and while doing that, sharing my experiences. So I started vlogging on the different places that I went. We went to Aruba. I vlogged that.
That was your first time out of the country, right?
Yeah, that was my very first time out of the country, outside of Canada, of course.
Isn't it addicting?
Oh man,
I just want to go again.
Everywhere now, like all these places, Greece,
Yeah,
like Jerusalem. I want to go to all these places.
Jerusalem, I hear, is definitely one of those trips that you have to like.
Oh gosh. Oh yes.
It's exciting. What I love about the YouTube space is like you feel like you meet people when you don't really meet them.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like you feel like the people that I watch, I feel like I know them because the way they share their life, and it's just cool. Exactly. I know some people think that like that's bad, like, oh, you're making friends online that aren't real, but I don't know. I think that some of them, we all could speak to different points of each other's lives. Like, you know what I mean? Like you realize that something that you maybe experienced that you thought was so like specific, like, oh, like only I have to deal with this, and then you see people who share in these public spaces, and it's like it makes you feel a little bit like
better.
Yeah, you're like, okay,
like you're not going through it by yourself.
I'm not. Even though I don't know you, I don't even know where you are. Exactly. But I don't feel like I'm going through it by myself. So
that's so true. Different parts of my life and all that kind of stuff. So I'm trying to bring all these things and modeling now, since I like doing modeling and stuff. So, and hosting. There's just a lot that
a lot of giftings coming out, girl.
It's out of nowhere, because my whole life I've been like the athletic basketball player and stuff like that. But now like I feel like God is showing me the other stuff that I can do, you know. So
it's such a great feeling when you find new things about yourself.
Right.
It's like, I didn't even know that was there, y'all.
Kelsley.
I know that one lash looks okay because I can kind of feel it, but this one,
I'm really nervous right now. I really hope this adhesive does not get into my eye.
I don't know what's happening on this side, and I just feel like I'm too high up. Girl,
Jesus, take the wheel. But yeah,
that's very exciting.
Thanks, girl.
I could feel that this lash is definitely like on the line, and this one, I don't know where it is. You know, I think it needs to be found.
I'm definitely off.
Somebody help my eyelash.
This is crazy. I
realized that I forgot my lipstick upstairs. So I got a good old chapstick. You know,
it's a nice little lip balm. I can use it in the summertime because it's SPF. Right.
You gotta get that. See, girl, you know. Does mine even have SPF on it? No, it doesn't. All right, ready for the reveal? Guys, don't laugh. How about you use this one and I'll use mine? Mirror right here from now so you can see. Ready? 1, 2,
I'm not gonna lift it up.
3. Girl, you better look. Oh wow!
This is really not bad.
I'm not mad. Wait, I don't know if you guys can see. I mean, the camera's probably not gonna focus properly, but like, this lash is a little bit higher, but it doesn't like.
No, it's not bad at all. Like this is. I mean, this eyelash for me.
Wow, honestly, really, it's not bad. What's actually sad, because you know when you don't have a mirror, so you don't know how much to put on. I feel like my makeup looks a little bit better now than when it does regularly, because I don't put this much highlighter on. Guys, because I normally can see.
I think Jesus took the wheel. I really do, because even in the last challenge, like our hair came out somewhat better than we expected. This is shocking too.
Yes,
this eyelash though. Yes, get this money. Yeah. Get this money.
Top 5 no mirror makeup challenge.
Factos, this eyelash gotta go, but factos.
Yeah, I'm ready to take it off. Thank you guys so much for stopping by my channel and hanging out with us today. Definitely be sure to check out Jackie, the Thetubbyeffect, here on YouTube, and her challenge that we did together, our no mirror hair challenge. And also check out her other videos while you're there. Hang around, subscribe, all of that good stuff. Give this video a thumbs up if you like this collaboration and you want to see us do more stuff together. And I'll see you guys next time in my next video.